Alright, vlogging for the day. We just, say hi, Sid.
Hi.
Just on our way home from my appointment with the doctor. She doesn't seem to think that it's lymph nodes. She thinks it's more to do with my spinal issues, with my bulging discs, etc. So she's going to refer me to a spine specialist again. Which I guess is good news. So, you know, my blood pressure was extremely high, but it always is when I'm there. I guess I have the worst white coat syndrome anyone can have around. She's acknowledging the Lyme disease, which is nice. She's acknowledging Bartonella babesia, mycoplasma. She's acknowledging it and recognizing that I do have these diseases, and therefore, you know, she's putting that into the whole mix. So we're on our way. We have to stop at a grocery store. My head was really, really bad again today, and it's not a whole lot better right now, so I don't know if I'll be able to go into the store. I need to get a couple things, but this is a lovely view of what we get to drive through. Ugly, right? But I will pop in again later. Blood pressure was 150/98 when it was first taken. It's pretty bad. Then it was 130/90 the second time. But anyways, like I said, she examined my neck and she didn't seem to feel like these were lymph nodes, that they were more knots and bulging discs were pushing out. And I do have the excruciating pain. We talked about the benzodiazepine. She has no problem with that at all. She's fine with what I'm doing and taking, so no issue there. So anyways, see you later. Hi. Getting my pills ready. Getting my lunch ready. We just got back. Not doing good. I had to stop. We stopped at the grocery store, and that really pushed me over the edge. And then we had to stop at my mother's because I had to drop something off with her that we had picked up, and I'm not doing good. I feel like crying because my head is so bad. It really is bad. I had such a hard time walking through the store. I don't understand why my head is so bad. But anyway, thank God for my husband. He just stays right by my side. So I haven't taken any of my supplements or my antibiotics yet today, so I'm gonna take all those with lunch and try to rest my head. It was just rough. It was just a rough morning. I mean, getting out of the house is as tough as it is. And, I mean, that in itself is really rough for me. So, I look like I've been run over by a tractor trailer. But anyways, as I said earlier, she's pretty sure it's my neck. My neck is, and it is. It's so inflamed and knotted up, and probably need to get another MRI of my neck to see if the discs have gotten worse. My neck is killing me. And it does seem like when my neck is worse, I am worse in my head. I don't know if it's coincidental or not. So I'm going to try to get something to eat and put a brush through my hair and maybe freshen up my face a little bit before I vlog again. Obviously no treadmill today. It's already noon. And no sauna today. I'll do the Epsom salt bath tonight. So I just feel like crying, and I'm probably going to just go and have a good cry, because It's so tiring to feel so woozy and so whacked in my head. I just feel so brain damaged. And my head hurts. And my neck hurts. And my knee is swelling again. I showed the doctor. I said, look at, my knee swelled up a while ago and now it's starting to swell again. I mean, not really bad, but it's definitely swelling. And she said, okay, so honey, that's not she didn't call me honey. That's not benzos. That's your Lyme disease. That's Lyme. Okay, so I'll talk to you later. Hello. Welcome back. Head's a little bit better. Been on the phone with a friend of mine. Just talking for a little while. Talking about the doctor's appointment. My daughter called and she wanted to know how it went. She had a dentist appointment. She's getting some work done and isn't going to go back to work. And she's got a sitter at home, obviously, her nanny. So she was saying that she was going to go over to Barnes & Noble and maybe do a little work. She's a teacher. Probably grade papers or something. And I was thinking, well, first of all, I said, well, I'd invite you over, but you wouldn't get any work done because we'd end up just chitting and chatting the whole time. And she said, true. Forgive me. And then the thought crossed my mind that if I was even the slightest bit normal, I would just go over to Barnes & Noble myself and spend time with her and even, you know, browse around, read, just spend time with her. But I'm not normal. So that doesn't happen. So I'm going to do a little bit more research. I don't know how much more research I can do on bulging herniated disc, degenerative disc disease, cervical migraines, you know, how much this could be caused by my neck and how much is caused by Lyme or the co-infections. I'm sorry. Lemon water, nectar of God. Drink a ton of this, but you know what? I realized I've drank lemon water for years. For years. When I was a nurse, they had in the cafeteria at the hospital, they had the real lemon packets. And I guess a packet equaled half a lemon or something like that. So I would take handfuls of them and stuff them in my pockets and take them home, and I just drank lemon water constantly. So, and when whenever I go out, I order lemon water. I don't drink anything but water. I don't, literally, other than tea, I drink nothing but water. So where am I going with that? Oh, because I was taking a drink of lemon water. Anyway, my whole problem was that, you know, if I could just be a little bit normal in my head, I'd say, well, honey, swing by and pick me up, and I'll go over to Barnes & Noble with you, and I'll let you do your work, but we could spend some time together. Nope. Not going to happen. I was only able to, so far, to get one dose of my antibiotic in today. So I'll only get 2 of them in today because I didn't take it this morning. And I forgot again, I wanted to take the charcoal at night, but I slept good for me because I made it all the way. I mean, I wake up, but I went right back to sleep. And I didn't start having my freak attack until more like 4:30, I think it was. I don't know. So I never thought to take the charcoal when I woke up in between then. Need to try that. Going into the sauna last night was not good. That made me worse. I definitely was way wackier after the sauna. So, that's my day. Now I can try to push on to the next thing I can obsess about, because I will obsess. I am the queen of what if. It's, well, what if it's this? What if it's something else? What if it's not really that? Look at my test results. Well, they're not absolute, so what if? And yet, even my own doctor said today, Lainey, you've been to every doctor under the sun. What if it is Lyme? What if it is Bartonella and Babesia and Mycoplasma pneumoniae? What if? She made a good point. She said to me today, people with chronic illness, they want to get back to 0 to 1, was where they were for someone like you when you were in your 20s and 30s and you were active and, just living your life. She goes, if we can get you to 6 and 7, we'd be glad. We just want to get you off 9 and 10. Good point. She goes, being chronically ill, you're never going to see 0 to 1 again. Never. But if we could get you to 6 and 7, and oh my gosh, 4 or 5? I said, listen, like I told my Lyme litter doctor, that I will kiss his feet if in a year I'm well enough to babysit my kids a couple days a week, 3 days a week. So they don't have to be taken care of by a nanny. And my son-in-law kills me because he's constantly saying, you know how much money we'd pay you? Do you know what we pay that nanny? Well, we pay you that and something. I'm like, I wouldn't take money from you. They're my grandbabies. I want to be with them. Now, if you'd like to buy me a gift here now, I accept that. But I told him that I would kiss his feet. Literally, I said his bare toes. And if you met the man, I don't think his toes would be something you'd want to kiss. But I'd kiss him if he got me to that point. So my new thing to worry about now is I'm trying to find a dentist. I might have mentioned that earlier. I haven't seen a dentist in a long time, not since my amalgams were removed. And trying to find a dentist who accepts my insurance, which is Medicare, because I'm totally disabled and my husband doesn't have Medicaid insurance, health insurance. So try to find a decent dentist who takes Medicare. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to get off the phone and I'm going to try to find a dentist because I need a cleaning. This tooth, as I get older, just keeps pushing because I guess as you get older, your jaw starts to shrink. And I mentioned this before, this tooth got pushed back by a popcorn kernel years ago. And the older I get, it just keeps pushing back farther. Not that I don't know, they're not going to be able to really do anything about it, but I do need a cleaning. Oh, sorry. Took the antibiotics and here we go. So that's what I'll try to do is find a dentist and see if I can find a decent one. So I have no other plans for the rest of the day. And it's 2:30 in the afternoon. Yippee-yay-hi. I just have to look at it. It's another day down. I just wish I could look forward to something and believe that these antibiotics are doing something. These supplements are doing something. Me doing what I can to detox is doing something. So you all stay well. From me to you.